Operation Inherent Resolve is a U.S.-led mission to eliminate the Islamic State terrorist group and the threat they pose to Iraq, Syria, and the wider international community. It is a multinational coalition consisting of personnel from 17 nations. The United States contributes forces to train Iraqi units, secure airfields, and conduct local patrols of installations housing American personnel. These forces are led by the headquarters of the 82nd Airborne Division, Major General Clark commanding. They include, from the 82nd Airborne Division, the 3rd Brigade Combat Team and 1st Sustainment Command. From the 1st Armored Division, the 3rd Squadron, 6th Cavalry Regiment. From the Marine Air-Ground Task Force, the 3rd Battalion, 7th Marine Regiment. The Marine Headquarters attached to Central Command. Additional forces attached to the Combined Joint Task Force. In total, there are approximately 4,400 U.S. Army and Marine personnel deployed in Iraq. There are an additional 7,000 private contractors providing their services. During the week of the 7th to the 13th of November, the following events occurred. On 9 November, Shiite Hashid militias announced clearing the outlying village of Hurriya to the west of Ramadi. On 9 November, the Organization for the Prevention of Chemical Warfare confirmed that non-state actors, namely the Islamic State, had launched a chemical attack during the summer offensives against the northern Syrian city of Marea. On 10 November, the Iraqi army and Shiite militias advanced north of Ba'i and captured the town of al-Shirkat. On 10 November, the Russian Ministry of Defense claimed to have launched over 448 airstrikes in the preceding 3 days in support of the Syrian army offensives in Idlib and Aleppo governorates. On 11 November, the Syrian army claimed to have broken the 2-year siege of Qaidas Air Force Base near Aleppo. On 11 November, Syrian news sources described the Syrian army offensives into the mountains near Idlib as having suffered heavy casualties, with rebels using TOW missiles against government armor. The villages of Al-Bassa and Al-Mansura remain in rebel hands. On 11 November, 2 explosions in Latakia killed 23 and wounded over 40 people. One attack was described as a rocket fired into the city, while the other appeared to be a bomb. On 12 November, the Islamic State claimed responsibility for a twin suicide bombing in Lebanon that killed 43 people and wounded over 200 more. On 13 November, Kurdish PKK and YPG militias retook the city of Sinjar after heavy coalition bombardment. Coalition forces continue their air campaign to degrade and destroy ISIS concentrations and assets. In Syria, coalition forces launched 39 strikes near Al-Hal, 12 strikes near Al-Hasaka, 10 strikes near Deir es-Sur, 5 strikes near Marea, 3 strikes near Al-Bukamal, and 1 strike each near Aleppo, Al-Raqqa, and Palmyra. In northern Iraq, there were 70 strikes near Sinjar, 10 strikes near Tal Afar, 7 strikes near Qis Kupri, 6 strikes near Mosul, 3 strikes near Al-Kuwayr, and 1 strike near Sultan Abdallah. In central Iraq, there were 4 strikes near Al-Huwaya. In southern Iraq, there were 25 strikes near Ramadi, 8 strikes near Al-Buhayat, and 2 strikes near Fallujah. No aircraft were lost in these operations. Additionally, Common Sense would like to extend its condolences to the victims of the terrorist attacks in Paris, as well as to the whole French people. Common Sense thanks the brave men and women of Operation Inherent Resolve, as well as those of the Kurdish and Iraqi forces who risked their lives to defeat the barbarism of the Islamic State. My prayers for their safety and victory go with them. Please return next week for another update on the war against the Islamic State.